You know, it's been popping up online quite a bit lately. This idea, this claim that you can somehow pull in like 100 pounds an hour just watching ads. Now, if you're anything like me, that probably made you pause and think, hang on, seriously, especially now in 2025.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely an eye-catching claim. That whole idea of easy money, it always pulls people in, doesn't it? And looking at the stuff you shared, it's clear you're digging into different ways to earn online, so this ad watching thing probably really stood out.
It absolutely did. So, okay, let's just cut straight to it for this deep dive. Can you actually make 100 pounds an hour watching ads? Is that real? We've looked at the numbers, the direct potential, and then we're going to look at some, let's say, smarter ways, indirect strategies, to see
Right.
if using these ad systems can realistically get you near that figure. And importantly, we'll cover the warnings too, the scams you need to avoid.
Yeah, it's so important to cut through the noise, right? Get to what's actually feasible. Because while that headline claim, 100 pounds an hour just watching, is probably, well, a stretch, the systems behind these ad platforms, they do offer some genuinely interesting possibilities for earning.
Okay, good. So let's start with the basics then, the direct approach. What do you really get paid per ad on the legit platforms?
Right. So based on our research, looking at places like Swag Bucks, Inbox Dollars, Time Bucks, the names that usually come up, you're typically looking at a payout somewhere between, say, £0.01 and £0.05 for each ad you watch.
1 pence to 5 pence.
Okay.
Pennies. So let's do the quick, slightly depressing maths then. To hit that 100 pounds an hour target with those tiny amounts,
Yeah.
how many ads are we talking about?
Well, even if you got the top end, the 5 pence per ad, you'd still need to watch, get this, 2,000 ads in that single hour to make 100 pounds. And if it's only a penny per ad, you're looking at an incredible 10,000 ads in 60 minutes.
10,000 in an hour.
Right. Yeah.
That's, I mean, that's not humanly possible, is it? You'd have to be some kind of, I don't know, ad watching machine. Okay. Right. So direct watching for serious money looks like a dead end. But you said there was more to it.
Yes. Here's where it gets really interesting. Because while just clicking play over and over isn't going to get anyone near 100 pounds an hour, the actual systems these platforms use, the infrastructure, that can be leveraged much more cleverly. It's really about changing how you think about it, shifting from just being a viewer.
Okay, intrigued. Tell me more. What are these smarter indirect strategies?
Okay, strategy one is all about building a referral network. See, platforms like Swag Bucks, Time Bucks, they don't just pay you for watching, they give you a commission, a cut, when someone you referred watches ads.
Ah, okay. So you get paid for other people's watching.
Exactly. It taps into, network effects, people trust recommendations. If you refer someone and they start earning, you earn a percentage too.
So it's like building a team almost. A
Yeah.
team of ad watchers where you get a cut.
Precisely, and the
Yeah.
potential income there, it starts to look much better. The sources we looked at suggest that if you build a decent network, maybe over 1,000 active referrals, you could realistically be looking at 50 pounds, maybe even 100 pounds per day.
Per day. Okay. That's a different league entirely. And you said it becomes passive.
Increasingly so, yeah. Once the network is built, it keeps generating income without you needing to constantly actively work on it hour by hour.
Right. That sounds much more sustainable. But how do you actually build a network that big? 1,000 plus referrals sounds like a lot.
Well, the material points to a few key ways. Using social media, obviously. Sharing your link, your success. Creating dedicated WhatsApp or Telegram groups is another one. Focus just on these earning methods. And using YouTube is also mentioned. Reaching people, actively searching for this stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. Targeting people already interested in making money online. Smart. What's the next strategy then?
Strategy two involves setting up a faceless YouTube channel, specifically reviewing these ad-watching sites.
Faceless. So no need to be on camera yourself.
Exactly. People search for this stuff all the time, Is Swagbucks legit? How to earn on Time Bucks? You create videos answering those questions, how the platforms work, showing payment proof, tutorials, maybe earning hacks you find. You become a trusted source.
Okay, I see. You're providing value, answering the questions people have. And how does that lead towards the 100 pounds an hour mark?
Multiple income streams from the channel. First, YouTube ads once you're eligible. Your CPM, the ad rate, depends on the niche, but it's there. Second, affiliate links. You put your referral links for Swagbucks, etc. in the video description. People sign up, you get paid. And third, if you build a big enough audience, you could sell your own digital product, like a detailed guide. The source material suggests that in this specific niche, it's possible to earn 100 pounds to 300 pounds per video.
Wow, okay, per video. That's a serious jump from pennies per ad view. Right. What's strategy three?
Strategy 3 builds on that community idea, but uses instant messaging. Setting up a Make Money Online group, maybe on WhatsApp or Telegram.
Right, like the referral building, but maybe more direct communication.
Exactly. In that group, you'd share links to legit sites, updates on new offers, payment proofs to build trust, and crucially, your referral links. You offer bonuses, maybe, for using your link.
So you become the curator, the go-to person for these opportunities within that group. And the income comes from all those referrals signing up.
Precisely. With a large active group, it turns into another potentially passive income stream over time.
Interesting. They all seem to connect, these strategies. Building audiences, using referrals. What's the fourth one?
Number 4 is slightly different. It's about creating and selling a mini ebook or a guide. Something focused specifically on how to earn effectively with ad watching.
Like packaging up all the best tips and tricks into one downloadable thing.
Exactly that. And the sources suggest using tools that are pretty accessible, like Canva for design, maybe even ChatGPT to help write some of the content. Makes it quite efficient to create.
Okay, makes sense. And how do you sell it? Or get it out there?
Promotion mainly through free channels. Instagram Reels, Facebook groups, maybe your YouTube channel if you have one. But here's the really clever bit. You embed your referral links inside the ebook. So as people share the guide, maybe even if they share it for free, your referral links spread with it.
Oh, that's smart. Kind of a viral referral mechanism built into the product itself. Very clever. All right, we're up to the last one, Strategy 5.
Strategy 5 is all about leverage, using AI tools to scale up everything else we've talked about.
Automation, bringing in the tech to make it bigger, faster.
Exactly. The info we reviewed gives specific examples, like using ChatGPT to help write scripts for your YouTube videos or posts for your WhatsApp group much quicker, using tools like Canva or maybe InVideo to create those faceless videos more easily. And using link managers like Bitly or Beacons to track all your different referral links and see what's working.
Right, so the AI handles the repetitive stuff, freeing you up to focus on the strategy, the growth, getting closer to that 100 pounds an hour goal, but passively.
That's the core idea, yeah. Automation helps you reach more people with less direct, minute-by-minute effort.
Okay, this paints a very different picture. Much more involved, much more strategic than just, clicking ads. But it does show a potential path, indirectly, to that kind of income level. Now, we absolutely have to talk about the dangers, the scams. This whole area is full of them.
Right, absolutely. It's critical. You have to be so careful. The sources really highlighted several big red flags everyone needs to watch out for.
Okay, lay them on us. What are the main warning signs?
Number 1, be super skeptical of any site promising instant, huge payouts. That 100 pounds an hour just for signing up, almost certainly a scam. Number 2, big red flag if they ask you for money up front. To unlock earnings, buy a premium membership, or especially invest in crypto first. Legitimate platforms just don't usually work like that. They might offer paid upgrades later, but not usually as a barrier to entry.
Right. If they want your cash before you've earned a single penny, that's a massive warning sign. Run away.
Definitely. Also, be very wary of platforms with no real verifiable payment history. Do your homework. Search for reviews, payment proofs from other users online, not just testimonials on their own site, which could be fake. If you can't find evidence that real people are actually getting paid, probably best to steer clear.
Solid advice. Research is key. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Okay, so bringing this all back home, for you listening right now, what does this all mean?
Well, it means that first idea, the headline, claim earning 100 pounds an hour just by watching ads passively, that's almost certainly a myth. The direct payouts just don't add up, not even close.
But, and this is the important bit, the good news is that the underlying systems, the demand for these platforms, they do create real ways to earn online, just not directly through watching.
Exactly. The real potential comes from thinking strategically, building systems that leverage these platforms indirectly. That means building those referral networks, creating valuable content like reviews or guides, and using automation tools smartly.
Okay, so summing it all up, the big takeaway here isn't about watching ads to get rich quick. It's not going to happen like that. Instead, hitting a significant income target in 2025, maybe even that 100 pounds an hour, isn't about the ads themselves. It's about how you cleverly use these ad-based systems to build something bigger, scalable income streams.
Yeah, it requires a longer-term view. It means building an audience, monetizing smartly with referrals, content, maybe products, and combining that with automation to make it efficient and scalable.
So maybe instead of just clicking play on the next ad, the question to ask yourself is this: What kind of online traffic, what kind of audience could you potentially build and turn into income using some of these indirect strategies? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive today.